Hey everybody, the reason for this video is because I did a bit more research into what I'd heard something about a little bit. I didn't really do much research in the past about it. Basically, about 2, 3 weeks ago, it was brought to the attention of the WordPress community that there was that many themes and some plugins that use a particular script called Tim Thumb, which helps a theme, give you the option to resize thumbnails. Um, had a security vulnerability where people could, um, somehow hack into the through the script and inject code or, um, you know, uh, basically your blog could be hacked. And um, one of my customers, I think right around the time, right after I released my last set, PLR blogs 41 through 50, asked me if I had updated Tim Thumb, and I hadn't. I said I hadn't. Um, it was about Sunday or Monday, I decided to do a bit more research because I was like, I better find out more about this, see what it's all about, and decided after reading several blog posts and the the blogs from the developers themselves who updated the Tim Thumb script that it was a pretty serious security issue and something I should update so I decided to update all my blogs and let you guys know about it ASAP. Just so you know, it's not just my it's not the blogs, it's the theme. Headlines Enhanced is a modified version of Woo themes. So if you own any other blogs with Woo themes or Elegant themes, I think the older versions of Elegant themes, Optimize Press, plugins, I mean, it affects, you might have purchased themes from Theme Forest. If any of those use Tim Thumb, you need to make sure that you update that script, that Tim Thumb script, which I'll go through in a second, ASAP. Okay? Um, and that's what this video is all about. Now, because my blogs, PLR blogs 11 through 50, use essentially the same theme, because here it's uh, like in this vertical jump, one of my latest sets, it's using version 2.1, whereas PLR blogs 11 through 20 are using version 1.1. It's essentially the same theme, so they both have this Tim Thumb script. I'm going to show you how to update it in about 30 seconds. So for those of you who already have blogs installed, which can be a lot of you guys, there's no need to worry. You don't have to reinstall anything. You don't even have to reinstall the theme. Okay? All you have to do is update one simple file, and I'll show you how to do that. But I also give you the option to download the theme itself, because now it's version 1.2. It's not really necessary, to be quite honest with you, but if you prefer to update the theme instead of just one page. Um, Now, I literally worked for 20 hours straight from yesterday, Tuesday, into today. That's no exaggeration. I just pulled a marathon work session. I was up for 23 hours, worked about 20 of those hours, and I just hit my wall at 23 hours, and I just couldn't continue. But I did finish, and just so you guys know that all blogs, PLR blogs 11 through 50, are all updated. If you decide to download the updated blogs, which I do recommend, just for future installs, you know, because it has the updated script, and PLR blogs 21 through 50 have the updated OBox mobile, because that plugin, the mobile plugin, actually used a version of Tim Thumb as well. So I updated that as well. So I recommend you just download everything, all the blogs again. You don't have to download the videos, but the README first, because it has the updated standalone theme, all the blogs themselves, and the WP Twin files. But for those of you who already have them installed, this is exactly how you can easily and quickly update that Tim Thumb PHP script. And I highly recommend you do it ASAP, okay? In Appearance, go to Editor. And okay, so it kind of defaults at the style sheet. What we're going to do, I'm going to move this over so you can see. And I'm going to scroll down, and you want to click thumb.php. Okay, I'm going to move this back now so we can see everything. Now this script is the old script. This is the one that has the vulnerability. So what you want to do is, what I do is just a Control A on my keyboard, delete it, and then I'll just move this up. I'll provide a link to this page. but this is timthumb.googlecode.com. Okay. Control A, Control C, or right click copy. Go to where you just deleted that old TimThumb code, and then just Control V to paste it in. Just going to scroll up. So we've got TimThumb by Ben Gilbanks and Mark Monder. These are the two guys who apparently rewrote the script from the ground up. And then make sure you click Update File. And once that's updated, now this blog is secure. It was that simple. You just go into Appearance, Editor, click the thumb.php, delete the old code, go to this website, right click, select all, right click, or copy I should say, and then paste in here update file. Bam. I mean, 30 seconds max. You do have the option to, because below this video you will see a link to the updated theme if you prefer, and then you can install the theme. So even though I've just updated this, so I don't need to upload the theme. You can just do it quickly. I'm trying to keep this video not too terribly long. Choose file and version 1.2. So go ahead and install that. Yeah, so if you own like OptimizePress, make sure you got the very latest version, because I noticed that they updated the TimThumb script. And if you own any other Woo themes, make sure that especially if they're older versions, make sure that you update the script. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate version 1.2, and it automatically kind of defaults to the headlines theme options page. But if you go back to themes, now let's say you decided to just go ahead and upload the theme. You didn't want to update this older version by going to editor. The only difference between these two is just that TimThumb script is updated. Then you would delete this, especially if you hadn't updated it. And what the developers are saying is any unused themes, like some people have 5 or 10 different themes that they don't use, but they've got them installed. They say delete them, get rid of them, because apparently these hackers can still access your blog. They can still inject code, JavaScript or PHP or Base64 code, even on unused themes. How they do it, it's beyond me, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up. The 2010 and 2011 themes are absolutely fine to leave because they don't use TimThumb. They use the WordPress's own sort of inbuilt image resizing script or whatever. So you don't have to delete that if you don't want, but if you got loads of different themes, I'd just delete them. And same with plugins. Some plugins use TimThumb, so it's hard to know which ones. I just happened to discover, if I go to one of the other themes, the version 2, that Obox Mobile, the current version of Obox Mobile for you guys is using the old version of TimThumb. So this is a relatively new thing. I mean, people have only been talking about it for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks max. Some people have never even heard. They're familiar with WordPress, but they don't even know that TimThumb has a vulnerability, security vulnerability. So I worked really hard to get all the themes updated. I know it's a slight pain to maybe delete some of them and re-download them, but just reopen your PDFs. By the way, this applies to those of you who own CB Cache Links and the 3 bonus blogs. I've updated those as well. So I'll be sending an email out to everyone, letting you guys know about this. So if you have CB Cache Links and the 3 bonus blogs, then update those blogs or re-download the updated versions from your PDF. Okay, I think that's about it. I mean, I didn't want to, keep going on, but you can either update through the editor, just like I showed you. You can install the updated version of the theme, or, for those of you who haven't installed any or have only installed a couple and are going to get to the other ones at a later date, please just re-download all the blogs, all the files except for the videos. You don't need to re-download the videos. Any questions, let me know. But this is pretty serious from what I've been reading. Everybody's recommending update ASAP. So you know, otherwise I wouldn't have wasted my time, trying to update and create this video and let you guys know about it if I didn't think it was serious enough to warrant, you know, all this hard work and letting you guys know. So if you have any questions, let me know. But I hope this helps, and thanks for your time.